slow, says Forsberg. Ernie actually wanted to go one more time, but Forsberg gets the win.
We meet again. Tell me what just went down that last run.
Oh, God. I had to run against Tyler, who has the other V8 convertible Z, and he's been doing great all weekend. They got that car dialed, and I just, lead lap, just went for it, went as hard as I could, and, following lap, just wanted to stay as close as I could with them, tried to, get down the hill, staying together, making sure we're, door to door going through the horseshoe, and I think that's really what did it for us.
Chris Forsberg and Ryan Turk are the first to advance. Find out who will join them next on Formula Drift. We're halfway through the round of 8. June Meng and Justin Pollock were the next up, and the battle was intense. Pollock kept the pressure up in run 1, nearly passing Meng. In run 2, Pollock looked ready to take the win, but over-rotated around the horseshoe and spun out. June Meng is in the semis. Now back to Ryan and Jared.
Let's get on to Heat 4. Darren McNamara, D-Mac, doing battle against Robbie Blade Nishida in the Hankook Tires 350Z.
Well, Jared, and of course, that speed is such a huge factor. These are two of the quickest cars in the series. You got to wonder who has the advantage here.
This is definitely not drag racing, but it's almost like a drag race down the hill as they enter into that first clipping point. Great job by D-Mac.
Whoa!
84.9 miles an hour from D-Mac, but I got to say, Robbie Nishida might have been going 85 or even 86.
Here you can see Robbie Nishida being led by Darren McNamara right off course, just not able to hang tough with Darren McNamara.
Exit stage left for Robbie Nishida as D-Mac goes center stage right now. Now, Robbie Nishida's going to lead. D-Mac's going to give chase. You know what? That could be the nail in the coffin for Robbie Nishida.
Robbie Nishida in the preferred position here, being out front. Let's see if he can do the same thing to Darren McNamara, or will McNamara play it safe?
Good initiation from these guys, 84.6. These guys are jamming.
Listen to that whine of that 350Z. That is an amazing sound. You got to love that. And Nishida goes wide, just like the judges want to see. Let's see if he stays wide, and McNamara can reel him in.
Choo-choo, man. That thing's on the smoke train right now. Great job by Robbie Nishida, but I got to say, too little, too late in my eyes.
Yeah, the problem, the correction going off, of course, in the first run by Robbie Nishida, probably the nail in the coffin. Even though he made a nice surge to the last part of that second half run, it's all Darren McNamara.
You've done it again. Tell me how you took Nishida out.
Same as Ross Petty. He just he seemed to spin on the way in. I don't know if he couldn't keep with the sky or what, but it just played into our hands again. Gave us a clear run. I just laid off him a bit on the second run, took it easy, no mistakes, and I can keep doing this all day if they keep spinning. That's no problem. But looking for the final now. We've come too far not to get to the final, so let's do it.
Chris Forsberg is on the line in the semifinals. The last 4 seasons, his team has been developing the convertible 350Z, and they've taken the top spot on this track before.
Yeah, back in 2007, we got first place here in Atlanta, and that was really the turning point in our whole team and the car and everything for us. And we just made a lot of simple decisions, like keep the car simple and, run consistent, don't try and push too hard. And in Atlanta, it really proved, when people, are really trying to either get close and straighten out, or they're trying to go too fast and they go off course. Atlanta just has that huge variety in driving style through all the different styles of turns that, if you just kind of tone it down a notch and just keep it on the track and keep it safe, people just start knocking themselves out. The crowd in Atlanta is probably the best in the entire season. I mean, the Atlanta folk are definitely not shy, and they will just, jump up and down, scream and yell, and they're just having a party all night long out on the hill. And it's just, it really, hypes up the drivers. It gets the whole crowd going. It gets the judges more into it. It just makes for such a better event when you have, just the roar of the crowd going at the same time as the cars.
Well, the Final Four is set. These guys are about to do battle rock and roll. Ryan Turk versus Chris Forsberg.
Yeah, what a battle to be had right here. Two great competitors. A little hiccup right there by Ryan Turk off the line, but he will take the lead here against Chris Forsberg. Let's see if he can pull out ahead and stay on a nice line.
Ooh, great initiation. Early initiation at that. 83.6, they are blazing.
Nice job by Ryan Turk to get his speed up, and already Chris Forsberg. Wow, Ryan Turk way offline, Jared.
Yeah, way out of there as he enters the horseshoe. He got bucked from the horse there. Man, wow, look at that. Forsberg door-to-door action as they exit the horseshoe.
Chris Forsberg owning that horseshoe all night and keeping some nice pressure on Ryan Turk. Perfect clip. He may have dropped the wheel right there, but Ryan Turk making a big mistake in the horseshoe.
Ryan Turk had good speed, and then watch, you'll see as he comes into the horseshoe, he loses it, swings a little too wide, exiting Chris Forsberg. Every move Ryan Turk made, Chris Forsberg was there. Chris Forsberg's going to lead, Ryan Turk's going to give chase.
So in my mind, Chris Forsberg having a clear advantage, and now he's going to take the lead. He will not have any hindrances in front of him. Ryan Turk needs to apply some pressure here, Jared.
76.7 miles an hour, so he's down there as compared to Ryan Turk's earlier 80.
Ryan Turk again in that horseshoe, Jared, making a critical error and straightening inside the horseshoe. Meanwhile, Chris Forsberg looking fairly flawless at this point.
Yeah, Chris Forsberg, his eyes are on the prize right now.
Ryan Turk trying to do a last little push here towards the latter part of this course, but Chris Forsberg taking advantage of two critical mistakes, one in the first run and one in the second. Ryan Turk straightening right there again inside the horseshoe.
And that's right in front of the judging stand, so I got to say Chris Forsberg gets the win. And it's official, it's unanimous. Andy, Tony, and Ernie, Chris Forsberg gets the win. Here it is, the other battle of the Final Four. June Gentle Meng, can you believe it, doing battle against D-Mac?
Well, the first Final Four in his career for June Meng. The guy is stoked, but man, going up against Darren McNamara, this is going to be a challenge. That car is extremely quick, Jared.
Man, this is unbelievable right now. D-Mac, you know what, he's not going to hold anything back, no matter who he's doing battle against.
Darren McNamara out front, but already kind of down on the speed, and June Meng overshooting that first clipping point.
Yeah, a huge gap here, Grand Canyon gap here.
Darren McNamara, nice, wide, high line up in that horseshoe right there, and June Meng making some critical errors on the inside. Just too much pressure for June Meng.
Look at D-Mac, just locked and loaded right now, creating a huge plume of smoke. June Meng, huge correction there up in the horseshoe.
So you got to imagine the pressure getting to June Meng, making some critical errors inside the horseshoe, coming in too tight. Meanwhile, Darren McNamara perfect on that clipping point, and look at all that smoke.
I know June Meng feels blessed right now to be in the Final Four. He'll take what he can get. You can almost see a smile through his helmet right now. June Meng's going to lead. D-Mac's going to give chase.
Darren McNamara not on that podium yet. He's got to be careful right here. If June Meng is indeed the slower car, which it seems like he is, he's got to stay back.
Getting gangster there, 86 miles an hour, but just a little too aggressive. D-Mac clearly had to avoid hitting June Meng.
You know what's crazy about that, though, is June Meng came in super fast, 86 miles per hour. That's 10 miles per hour faster than Darren McNamara, and as you can see, he just was not able to hang at that speed, and Darren McNamara going to get the clear victory here.
D-Mac is moving on for the first and second place battle.
Formula Drift is brought to you by Mazda. On any given weekend, there are more Mazdas road race than any other brand. And by Falcon Tires. Welcome back to Road Atlanta. During the break, you missed the battle for third place, and it was tough. June Meng, holding his own, forced 2 more times against Ryan Turk. In the third go-round, Turk showed off his skills and surged past Meng for third place in Atlanta. The final wasn't any different. Chris Forsberg looked like he had it in the first run, but he misshifted and straightened, leaving it open for Darren McNamara. The pressure built, and D-Mac spun in run 2, taking it to a 1 more time.
Oh boy, Jared, here we go. A 1 more time battle in the finals. Of course, this is what the fans want to see. That was unbelievable. We had 2 critical errors leading to this point in the competition.
You know, I love it. The tension, you can cut it with a knife right now. D-Mac's going to lead. Chris Forsberg's going to give chase. Great initiation from D-Mac, 79 miles an hour. I'd like to see him faster through there.
He seems so quick off the line, yet not able to maintain the speed. And now you see Forsberg surging, reeling him in. He loved this horseshoe and does such a great job on it. You can see the fans jumping up and down in the background, and Chris Forsberg putting on pressure. Darren McNamara doing a great job as well, but Forsberg looking like he has the advantage here, Jared.
Yeah, you can see him in the horseshoe, just door-to-door action. Chris Forsberg just